If you're a local business owner here in the South Bay, you know the pressure's on. I mean, the 2026 economic landscape is, well, it's competitive. Customer attention is all over the place, and just standing out feels like a huge challenge. But what if there was a way to cut right through all that noise? A strategy that could make you an instant authority and let you move at a speed your competition just can't touch? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to get a really clear picture of the economic squeeze that local businesses are up against. Then we'll dive into this powerful idea called newsjacking. After that, we'll look at a solution right here in the South Bay that makes it all possible. We'll even walk through a step-by-step playbook, show you how to build a long-term content machine from it, and then we'll wrap it all up with a pretty important question for your business.
All right, first things first. Let's set the stage. To win any game, you have to know the field you're playing on. And for businesses here in the South Bay, that field has some very specific challenges right now.
This right here, this quote absolutely nails it. It's not just about working harder anymore, is it? It's about being smarter, being faster, and getting the biggest possible return on every single minute and every dollar you spend. That's the mindset we've got to have.
Now check this out. When you see these three things together, you really get it. You've got local job growth that's pretty much flat, meaning teams are leaner. At the very same time, median rents are staying sky high, which puts a pinch on your customers' wallets. And on top of all that, the basic cost of doing business is just under constant pressure. It's the perfect storm, a classic economic squeeze that means you have to find a much more efficient way to get your message out. So, in a world where everyone's attention is a scarce resource and trust is the ultimate currency, how do you actually break through? Well, let's talk about a strategy that doesn't try to create a brand new conversation. It cleverly jumps into one that's already happening at full volume.
And that strategy is called newsjacking. The idea is so simple, but so powerful. When a big story breaks in your industry, your customers are immediately looking for someone to tell them, hey, what does this mean for me? By being that first, trusted, local voice to give them that answer, you get instant authority. And that voice, it really should be yours.
But here's the catch, right? This slide lays it out perfectly. The old way of creating content is just too slow. By the time you book a studio, you record, you edit, you publish, the moment is gone. The news is old. For newsjacking to actually work, speed isn't just a nice feature, it is literally the entire secret weapon. So you're probably thinking, okay, how on earth can a busy local professional create high-quality content the same day a story breaks? Well, let's look at a new model that's designed to solve this exact problem, using a system right here in San Pedro as a perfect example.
The whole idea behind this new model is to give you that professional, Hollywood-level video quality, but without all the traditional headaches. It's about swapping out that slow, expensive studio process for a system that's built for the insane pace of today's news, letting local pros build real authority without the crazy costs and delays.
And this is the key that unlocks the whole thing. By using an automated AI-ready Microlab, the cost savings can be up to 80%. And that's not just about saving money, it's about what the savings allows you to do. It means you can afford to be spontaneous. When news breaks, you don't have to have a big budget meeting. You can just go. You can just act.
And what's really cool is seeing how these places are specifically engineered for speed. That professional vibe isn't just for show. It immediately makes you look like an authority when you're talking about urgent news. The dry acoustics, that's a key technical detail. It means the audio is so clean that AI can transcribe it perfectly, which is the secret to turning one video into tons of content fast. And the auto-framing lighting, that just means your video is good to go for social media right out of the camera. Every little detail is designed to remove friction and save time.
Okay, so this is where we get practical. Let's walk through the exact step-by-step playbook for how a local business would use a system like this to turn a breaking headline into a serious asset for their brand. It's a simple, repeatable, three-step plan. First up is the trigger. You're keeping an eye on the news, and you spot that headline that you know is making your clients nervous. Step 2, rapid recording. You head to a preset studio that same day for a quick, focused recording session. And step 3, the AI content engine. The system takes that recording and, like magic, turns it into a whole batch of content that you can start posting immediately. So, let's make this super real. Imagine you're a real estate agent in the South Bay. The Fed announces a rate change at 11 a.m. By 2 p.m., you are in the studio recording a calm, clear video explaining what this actually means for someone trying to buy a home in Torrance. That video is ready for your Instagram Reels that afternoon. Or you're a financial advisor and new inflation data drops. That same afternoon, you record a video on 3 ways South Bay businesses can handle this. The perfect audio gets transcribed by AI into a LinkedIn article, and the video gets chopped into clips for YouTube Shorts, grabbing traffic from worried business owners who are searching for answers right now. Or an attorney sees a new local labor law pass. They record a 20-minute breakdown, and the system automatically pulls out 5 key Q&A clips for TikTok. See, that's the playbook in action.
And here's the really powerful part. This strategy isn't just about making one-off videos. Every time you do this, you're making a deposit into a long-term asset. You're building a content engine that just keeps running, consistently proving your expertise and building trust over time. You know, the experts at Sweetfish Media said it best. A single well-made video explainer is basically a content goldmine. That 1 hour in the studio becomes the fuel for all your social media clips, your blog posts, your email newsletters, everything. You stop having to create from scratch all the time and just start leveraging your core expertise in a really, really smart way. And the reason this whole engine is so crazy effective, it runs on video. And the numbers, well, they don't lie. People remember 95% of a message when they see it in a video, compared to just 10% if they read it in text. Video is already over 82% of all internet traffic, and the vast majority of people say they'd rather watch a video to learn about something. It's just how our brains are wired now.
Plus, you're tapping into this huge shift in how people behave. The demand for on-demand expert content like this has just gone through the roof. I mean, look at that growth. People are actively out there looking for experts to help them make sense of the world. They're literally waiting to hear what you have to say.
So, let's just boil it all down to this: maximum leverage. A system built for newsjacking is designed so that 1 hour of your focused time in a studio can be instantly transformed into weeks of high-quality content for every platform that matters. It's the absolute definition of strategic efficiency.
And this brings us right to the bottom line. You know, in the tough economy we're facing, success is really going to be defined by how you answer one single question.
Man, has this ever been more true than it is today. In this market, speed beats size, agility beats budget. Your ability to react and be relevant in the moment, that is your single greatest advantage as a local business. So I'll leave you with this question. When that next big piece of industry news breaks, the one that has all your customers scrambling for answers, who are they going to hear from? Some generic national news outlet that's a day late, or you, the trusted, local expert who is ready to respond at South Bay speed?